YouTube, thank you for coming back to my channel. Just gonna do a quick video of something to show you guys. It's the time of the year where everybody's gonna be changing your tires, and you have to store them either at your local tire center or dealership. Mine are stored. I've mounted them with a tire rack. And what I've used, because I have two sets of tires for my car and my wife. My tires don't have rims on them, so they're lighter. They can be lifted and put up there. But her tires are very heavy because they have the rim, and they're for an SUV. So these ones you can't lift up. I mean, you can, but it's very dangerous to climb up a ladder with these tires to get up here. So what I've done is I've installed some lifts and put them on both sides here. And that basically helps me lift up these tires to put up here. So this lift is rated for about 500 pounds, I think. And basically I've mounted them to the joists in the garage. So you got lag bolts and washers. Middle as well, and a steel can't remember what this pipe is called, but it's one of those square pipes, and this one I think was about 3 feet long. And basically the reason why I got the square pipe was because the brackets for the lift are square. So what I can do with that is basically slide this across, and that will be able to, I'm able to move the lift to the certain spot that I need. So if I want to get it over here, then I would just slide it to wherever I need to put my tires. So what I'll do is I'll show you quickly what I'm going to do. So here we have the controls. I'm going to bring this down so that I can put my first tire on a strap. Okay, I'll bring that down. I have a 2-foot strap here. This is gonna go here, and I'm going to get my first tire. I'm gonna roll this to my first strap. Okay, so these tires are in bags. So instead of taking the bags off, I just made a hole in the bag. I'm going to pass this strap through. Okay, goes through on the other side and wraps around the tire here like that, and it's going to hook right there. Okay, so that's it. So once the hook is around, locked on, Always make sure that it's properly seated in the hook here so that it doesn't come out when you're lifting your tire. Make sure this is locked and nothing is loose. Okay, right? Because the tires are heavy, you don't want to be standing underneath the tire while this thing's being lifted. And again, it's going underneath the inside the rim. So there's the rim inside here, and the strap is just passed right through. So from there, I'm just going to lift it up. So it's going to be lifted up and put right in place where this spot is here. And then I just use my little lift. Okay. So can go up a little bit more. Oops. Move some stuff out of the way. Okay, so now that I've lifted the tire up, that's as far as it will go. And then I could just slide it in place there. So it's holding it up, and then I just push it into the slot there, space that I have for the tire, and then that's it. Okay. Okay, so I have now put the tire into the spot here. It's still attached to the lift, but I'll undo that, but that's it. Basically, it's put into the spot, and take the hook off, and that's it for that one. Okay, so my second one tire is now hooked up. So I have this locked in here, passed underneath the rim through the hole there, strap, both sides. Okay, and that will go up, and I've slid over my lift here so that I can fit it right in that spot there. Okay, so let's get the controls here. Oops. Okay, that's as high as it will go. So now I'll just position that and slip it right in the spot there. And that's it. So I've put the tire in the spot there, and I will be doing the same thing for those two tires and these two spots. So I hope this helps anybody. Sorry for my video being a little bit all over the place, but just give you an idea of something that anybody could do. They're a little bit handy, and you have to put tires up on racks that are mounted to your walls in your garage. I know they have different options for lifts, manual lifts that you can use by pulling a cable or a rope, bike lifts, but you have to have something rated for the proper amount of weight that these tires, some of these tires with the rims can be quite heavy. So again, this is something from Princess Auto out here in Ontario, and I've been using it for about 2 years, 3 years now. But just to give you an idea of how it was mounted, that's how I did it. I mounted it with lag bolts in the ceiling joists, and then used this 3-foot steel square beam to allow the lift to slide back and forth, because once if you don't have it the same width as the tire rack, you're gonna have it's gonna be hard to move your tires around. So if the beam was, if it was just mounted to one area on the ceiling here, then you have to move you have to move your wherever your tires are. But when you're able to slide it, you can slide it and put your tires just in place so that you don't have to push your tires around. So this is definitely recommended for this type of bracket that it's using. So you're able to slide it on the track. Okay, and that's you can get those lifts from any type of big box store, I believe, but this is from Princess Auto in Ontario. Okay, so hopefully the video helps anybody looking to do something similar. Again, I did 2 because I have 2 racks that are mounted. The reason why I did 2 is because these racks are rated for, like, I can't remember how much pounds they're rated for, but I separated the 2 tires because I didn't want to chance it. Those SUV tires with the rims are quite heavy. I didn't want to put all 4 tires on one rack. So what I did was I put 2 of the heavy tires on this rack, and then 2 of the lighter tires with no rims. So I'm able to separate the amount of weight on each tire. So this one has 2 light tires and 2 heavy tires. This one has 2 light tires and 2 heavy tires, instead of 4 light tires and 4 heavy tires. Then a lot of the strain and weight would be put on this rack. And they're joined in the middle here by, there's a bolt in here when you screw it together. But to put 4 tires on there, it's probably rated okay, and it's probably safe to do because the rack has a certain amount of weight that it can hold. But just for myself, I separated the 2. So 2 lights and 2 heavy tires, 2 lights and 2 heavy tires, and then I have the two lifts. Any questions, let me know. Thank you for watching. Bye.